update of what we're doing with it, or how the garden's doing here. These are potatoes. There's a tomato in there in the middle there, but these are potatoes that about reached their life. I'm going to stop watering these and got them on the schedule for the 4th or 5th of July. The grandkids will be in town and we'll harvest these potatoes. We'll have all russet potatoes this year. There's more in there. So down here are the pumpkins, the fairy tale pumpkins that came up out of this box. They came out, they popped up out of this raised bed here. And I left 3 of them in there, and it's kind of overkill. I got a runner there, a runner there. Runners just going everywhere over here. It's all back out there. So we're going to have some pumpkins at some point. No flowers at all on these. So this is West Texas gardening. That's a shade fabric. That's got a big a rod on the back of it. I'll fold this over this entire garden here in about an hour or so. This is going to get way hot and put a lot of stress on these hollow stem plants. Anyway, doing well. So here's a picture. I have some shade fabric on these. Even with the shade fabric, I got some pictures, some stills from yesterday that shows these plants are totally collapsed underneath the shade fabric. Well, since I'm here, I might as well just back up and show you what we got going with this chase tree. It is just fabulous. Really nice shade tree. We didn't have the hail so far this year to beat the hell out of us, so that's one different thing we're dealing with this year. All right, under here, a couple of pumpkin. No, these aren't pumpkins. These are squash. These are squash, honeydew squash. So we have flowers on these. Have had flowers. I've been spraying them with a hormone spray, a bloom set to try to get those to bloom a little bit. So we'll see what's going on. There's another little one starting. That looks like that may be a zucchini back in there. All right, let's move on. Here's my one lonely watermelon. I shouldn't say lonely watermelon. It's a big old, it's spreading all over the place. We have lots of yellow blooms down there on the ground. Again, I've been spraying these. Some back in there, but I've been spraying these hoping to put on some melons here. Sneak back over in here. There's another pumpkin that I transplanted. I want to jump back over there and show you something else here in a minute. We have more potatoes here, and I noticed this morning here that there's a flower in this pumpkin. So that's kind of exciting to see a flower in here. And here's my eggplant. They've had a couple flowers, but I don't see any fruit being put on those. So I want to show you a couple of other pieces here around the back. So we have pumpkins stretching around back here on the back. But I want to show you this other one over here that I neglected on the way in. Oh, that's covered up back there, but look at this one way down here. It's way down here, and if you follow that back, it goes all the way under this tree, all the way back over there, and way back over there. That thing's got to be a good 20 foot long. So we started in this corner of the yard here, and there's the other chase tree there. The watermelon down in there, and then we spread down that rest of that fence line and down to the end down there.